Hey, you guys. So, one more feed today because we're actually doing something tomorrow that's quite fun. And I was just getting so hot in here. I'm upstairs in my son's bedroom, so I had to take my jacket off. Anyhow, wanted to come and I guess talk about the iTOVi because I think a lot of you still don't know about it, and I'm sad. Okay. Probably one of the best things you can do is just head over to my blog. It's jenessentials.com. And then in the right-hand corner under science, look up frequency. Click on that and it will take you to a link that describes and discusses 3 important things when it comes to understanding an iTOVi scanner or even a Zytoscan for that matter, okay? So basically you're looking at biofeedback, bioimpedance, and frequency. And those 3 things are super important when it comes to understanding how these devices work. And I think I get you. I get that so many people are like, I don't believe that even works. The interesting thing though is that when you do one, when you get a scan, it's kind of like, what is that thing? It's like this little wizard that somehow magically figures out what's going on in your body. Because things that you already currently know, it reads. And you're like, interesting. But the emotional side and the spiritual side and all the stuff that kind of you're dealing with internally, it reads that too, and that's where it gets kind of creepy. So, tomorrow, my group has a very special treat. And why I say my group, and people get super confused by this, and I'll explain it in just a second, but my group, the people who have purchased an iTOVi under me, are getting a very special treat of Sai. He's one of the partners. So you guys know the guy in the video who like tells you all about it when you're watching it on your phone, and he goes over and over again because every time you do a scan you like watch this dude. That's him. So he's coming on to my group tomorrow at 3 p.m. and is going to be answering any question you have. So I've had a lot of requests from people who already have their iTOVi that are not in my referral group. I apologize. This is just a special thing for my people. And there's a confusion about this, right? Like, what do you mean, your people? Basically, how iTOVi works is it's similar to, say, a downline structure, but we all only have a level 1. So what that means is that if I refer you, you're in my group. But if you refer someone else, that person's not in my group. So it's a really like a flat-lined level 1, if that makes sense. They're doing some very cool announcements on Monday. I don't know what those are. I'm not privy to them. But I can tell you that it's probably something super fun because they said that people who already have iTOVis are going to be excited about it. And so I just want to encourage you to watch that. Go on their iTOVi page, their official page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/groups/iTOVi official. And that will actually give you some indication of what's going on Monday. But if you want to get in on my group tomorrow and you have not purchased your iTOVi, I'm allowing people in just for tomorrow who have not purchased an iTOVi and do not have somebody that they would purchase under. So honestly, you guys, I don't want to get into any issues with you in your upline or downline, but if you have somebody in your upline or your downline who already has an iTOVi that wants you as to refer them, then don't bother, okay, because I don't want to get in the middle of that. But if you truly don't have anybody that you would give the referral to, and you trust me, and you've maybe followed me along, come into my group today, private message me on Facebook here, and let me know that you'd like to be involved in this. Tell me that you don't have an iTOVi yet, and that yes, if you bought an iTOVi, you would use me as your referral. Because this is a special group where I actually give tips and tricks and usage help, and people talk back and forth, or we're questioning things. Why did that happen? Or how do you get it to work here? Or some syncing issues and all that stuff. So it's kind of like an instant gratification tech place, but it's also a place to discuss things where you're like, wow, I really didn't even know that iTOVi had that ability. Like, did you know that you could actually go into your settings and choose products that you don't want it to scan for? Like literally, I can't use any of the wheat products, so I just take them out. I don't want it to even mention that I need it because I can't use it. Okay, so that's an interesting thing where people don't know that. Or maybe you don't want a scan, like maybe you're scanning for people that are, you know, maybe in a much, much lower demographic of price-wise, and you really don't want the first oil coming up as rose. I think that sometimes happens, and you're like, sorry, it's a $200 oil. So you can actually select oils that you don't want to happen in a scan, or products for that matter. So it's pretty interesting. Things like that you may not have even known, and that's what we like to actually help you guys on in this group. So if you are interested in hearing Cy speak and answer our questions, get in there today and then ask your questions, because he's in there, so he's looking at all the questions. And then tomorrow he's going to do one of these. He's going to do a Facebook Live for us, and we can ask questions, and he's the guy, right? So it's super fun to have one of the partners. There's 4 guys that started iTOVi, and he's one of them, and he's kind of the face of iTOVi, and you guys will get to hear from him tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. Again, only if you don't have an iTOVi yet and you're interested in getting one, or if you're one of my people anyways and you want in. Okay, so if you are in my Young Living downline and you're not gonna get an iTOVi, you can come in anyways. Okay, so that's no big deal. Okay, that's it. Just wanted to get on here and share with you some fun things that are happening, because I'm like, who am I to have this dude come in and like help us out? So I'm so excited and humbled that he offered this to our group. So thank you, and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. Okay, bye.